how it is 420 Army. It's your boy Liam 2020, and I am here with an Uncharted list video. I am going to explain the top 5 early signs that foreshadow the reveal of Sam's story about him breaking out of prison with Hector Alcazar being not true. First time I played this game, I didn't expect it to be false. I didn't even reach the part where they tell you, nope, it's been a lie, he lied. Though, as I played the game through again for my third time and watched various walkthroughs, I actually picked up on these hidden signs. And, yeah, let's get started. The first hidden sign about Alcazar being false is literally in the final cutscene of the chapter that is named after him. It's the chapter where we actually play as Sam as he's telling Nate his story. Listen to the dialogue here after Sam gets pulled out of the van and then Alcazar threatens him.
Here. Come on. Now, the nearest town is 10 kilometers in that direction towards the sunrise. It's been a while since we've seen the sunrise outside, huh? Vamos.
When I find it.
Then what? Don't worry. When the time comes, I'll be there to collect. Buena suerte, Samuel.
So, Alcazar lets me go, and here we are. This is bad.
As you can see from that, Sam doesn't tell Nate what he would have done after Alcazar left. We also don't see where Alcazar is pointing when he tells Sam the location of the nearest town, just pointing out midair. Assuming Sam's 3-month deadline would have supposedly started after Alcazar left, he would have needed to walk to the airport in that town, if there even was one, and pay for a flight with the money that Alcazar gave him. He also doesn't have a passport to get out of Panama, and who knows how long he would have taken to track Nate down and find a new pair of clothes to change into. This could take a while, and Sam would be wasting his time to pay off Alcazar. That's why this is clever. Or, this could actually lead to it being false. So, yeah, let's get to the next hidden sign. Okay, this one I might be looking a little too deep into, but I decided to put it in anyway. And there's other entries on this list that are going to be some other ones in it. But this is at the beginning of Chapter 8 when Nate and Sam are exploring Scotland at the start of the chapter. Sam asks Nate what happened between him and Rafe, and then Sam aids along with this dialogue right here.
Sam, listen. He's ruthless. I mean, even more so than when we teamed up with him. I mean, I've heard stories.
Trust me too. All the more reason I don't feel bad about any of this.
This could potentially imply that Sam had learned about Rafe's ruthlessness from helping him track down the second St. Dismas cross after Rafe bailed him out, which is what actually happened. And he was going crazy from all that stuff, just like Nate said there. Sam probably had the picture of the cross that was at the auction when he bailed on Rafe to look for Nate and find Avery's treasure with him, and it's also why he doesn't feel bad about any of that stuff. And though this whole thing could be the same if Alcazar were true, which obviously he was not. But yeah, that's just the sign. Might be looking a bit too deep into it, but either way, let's get on to sign number 3. This sign is actually one that a lot of people will not catch on to the first time they are playing this game or watching a walkthrough of it, and even I didn't. But when Rafe and Nadine are talking in this cutscene right here, they're actually referring to Sam. Listen to the dialogue in this part.
let them know they need to give you a heads up before they do anything drastic.
Or you can tell them to sit tight until I analyze the few clues that haven't been blown up.
No, we can't sit around waiting any longer.
All due respect, I think I have a bit more experience with this sort of thing than you do.
We tried things your way.
Bullshit. You've been wanting to level this place ever since we got here.
No, I wanted to steal that cross long before it ever even made it to that auction. The same auction where I couldn't have my men around to deal with any surprises.
The auction was the cleanest way
But
to get the cross.
instead of going with my gut, I listened to you. And now we have competition.
Oh, well, I didn't think he'd show up.
Or maybe you wanted to draw him out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because you think you need him. And maybe you do. Point is, I'm done trying to do things the clean way. If the treasure is here, we'll find it. And if not, well... maybe it's time to move on, huh? Hey. It's not personal.
Of course.
I'll let you know if anything turns up.
Naughty Dog were actually geniuses when they came up with this, because Sam decides to think that Rafe and Nadine were referring to Nate, so that way his cover would not be blown. This also could mean that Nadine was working with Rafe when he bailed Sam out of... when he bailed on him, or it could also mean that Rafe noticed Rafe bailed Sam out of prison, or she was on the time when Sam bailed on Rafe. This could also mean that Rafe did notice Sam at the auction, but did nothing about it because he was more focused on getting out with the cross and confronting Sam, as he was literally next to the cross when it was stolen. That's why this is a clever way to hide that hint like that. And, yeah. Got blanked out on my script there for some odd reason, reading that. This sign you could potentially catch the first time you see it, and it was almost number 1, but I actually managed to find a sign that could be more obvious this one. It's at the end of chapter 12 when Nate finds Libertalia through the statue, and Sam says they can feel excitement over this, feel excited about the whole thing since they have a head start. But then listen to this dialogue from Sam.
You know, it is just us here. You're allowed to feel just a little bit of excitement over this.
I'll get excited when we get Alcazar's noose off your neck. Come on.
Okay.
What?
I said okay.
No. Your okays are never just okay. It usually means the opposite of okay.
What I am getting from this is that Sam was literally about to tell his brother that Alcazar was just made up so he could get all the way out to Libertalia to find the treasure. Although, maybe there's something else behind this, like Sam could have also pointed out that he has only a few days or a few weeks until his 3-month deadline is up. That is one of the 2 possibilities that could have happened if the Starlight Mercs hadn't showed up to chase Nate and Sam towards Libertalia. But this... wait till you hear the most hidden sign in the game, which is that I managed to find even more hidden than this one. And, yeah. And yes, the number 1 hidden sign that Alcazar was false is literally in this chapter. These signs are through optional conversations, so that's why you can miss them easily, but listen to this one at the start of chapter 14.
It's just this place. I mean, even without the treasure, this is quite the find.
If only Alcazar saw it that way.
You just can't let us enjoy this, can you?
I'm enjoying it. But we have a goal here, remember?
Trust me, I know about the goal.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then.
And that's not even one I may have missed on this part when I first played, because again, I didn't make it to the part where they reveal Alcazar was alive the entire time. But another one is when you get a journal entry on a rock with skull and crossbones. Hear this one out.
What's this symbol?
I saw a few of them when I was coming to find you.
Who's marking these places? Is that another sigil?
No, not that I know of.
Maybe invaders? I mean, I'm sure these guys had plenty of enemies out there.
Good point. Hey, Nathan, check it out.
What Sam is probably admitting is that he saw these signs when he and Rafe were tracking down the St. Dismas Cross, and even when he bailed on Rafe to track down Nate. That's why this one is so well hidden that if you're not going for the optional conversations and the treasures and all the other collectibles, but you would not be able to miss these. But yeah, that's why this part is just super duper genius. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Those are basically 5 hidden signs that foreshadow the reveal of Hector Alcazar being not true. Though he is he would have been such a great villain, but that's why it was kind of stupid when they revealed that it's false. Even with these hidden signs in the game, it's still one of the stupidest plot twists. But that's just me. It's okay. Obviously, you already know how this game would have been better. Make the story true, have him show up in Libertalia, and then both Shoreline and his cartel are fighting. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree with these hidden signs and that they actually foreshadow Alcazar being false? Or even let me know in the comments if I overlooked a sign, or even if if you didn't see a sign. If you saw a sign in the game that I did not include in this listing. Because there could have even been more hidden signs aside from just those 5. And well, I don't know if number 4 is really referring to Alcazar, but yeah, let me know. Just let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Please like, sub, and peace.